Hey everybody, this is prisoner 830506 reporting from my prison cell at Facility 5, private contract prison. I've had an eventful week starting on Monday. I had a meeting with legal, which was a waste of time, no further permissions, unfortunately. Just going over my past vlogs and blogs, being threatened with punishment, but no additional permissions, unfortunately. Hearings are always crappy days for me. I have to put on transport restraints early in the morning before reporting to the punishment cells, where they strip me naked, this time not giving me a paper gown and keeping me naked in the solitary confinement cell for about 6 hours before taking me to the hearing with legal. Apparently there's a shortage of the paper gowns, and they're only giving them to the punishment cell prisoners that are expected to be down there for at least 48 hours. At least I was able to beg them for the plastic underwear before they took me to the hearing room, though. So, as usual, I stood on the footprint authentication panel as it heated up for what seemed like hours before the lawyers came in. This time, instead of the cute paralegal girls, though, they had two PLW girls. I don't know if they are trying to cut costs or the paralegal girls just had the day off or what. But PLWs are prison labor workers, so they're prisoners. But anyway, but watching the PLW girls wearing permanent shackles, which are required for prison labor workers, I'm a prison labor worker myself. I don't get to work with lawyers. I get to do crappy jobs, which I'll get into more detail later. But watching them go back and forth, well, let's just say the plastic underwear I was wearing became more transparent, which it does when it gets wet. So anyway, that part aside, the meeting sucked, as usual, being berated for what I said in the past blogs and vlogs, threatened with more punishment, and then sent back to my punishment cell. Unfortunately, unlike before, instead of processing me out of the punishment cells after the hearing, they put me back in solitary confinement and left me there overnight. I didn't get out until after lunch the next day, and they took me back to the main building, and the moment the soles of my bare feet touched the footprint authentication panel, it popped up mandatory labor. So I'm back on mandatory labor. I thought it was supposed to be another week, but oh well. So I left the panel and followed the maps on the screen at every footprint authentication panel to the trash processing room, where my feet were chained to the feet of a girl from the punishment cells by a 20-foot chain, and we were put to work on the trash conveyor belt. That's normal for the status that I'm in for mandatory labor. I'm paired up with another prisoner, and it's always a female prisoner. This is a new girl that I've been chained to. We're usually chained together by a 20-foot chain, so that we can move around and stuff, but we're still connected. And anyway, this is the worst job so far. Even worse than cleaning toilets with a rag with bare hands, which was my first mandatory labor job. I had to clean the staff restrooms, and they didn't give us gloves. I don't know what they have against gloves, but again, no gloves. So I'll go more into detail of that new job and everything else on the Patreon with the full vlog at patreon.com/facility5. I also run a weekly poll there where you can vote on what position I'll be in for the next week's vlog. And this week was Souls Up. It was voted on, and that's where we're at. So back to old school. I was able to cram my tripod between the wall and the foot of my bunk. You can kind of see the tripod parts down there. This is my feet after working my new job. They're probably a little cleaner than usual because I did get to rinse them off before heading back to my cell. But as you can see, this is what my feet are going to look like on a regular basis now, because I work every single day. I don't get a day off. So yeah, definitely go over to the patreon.com/facility5. I post daily updates there and photos there. If you want to keep up with my daily imprisonment and get all the gory details, of my new trash processing job. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you more at patreon.com/facility5. This is prisoner 830506 signing out. See ya.